Ooh, motherfucker, it's your boy Damian Blackmour. I'm at Silver Ray Gun Studio and I'm just hanging out today. I'm enjoying my house, just hanging out with the cats and my wife before I gotta go back and start filming. I got a busy film schedule coming up. So I'm just trying to maximize as much time as I got, you know, watching some wrestling, watching some cartoons, and just hanging out. Oh man, me and Penny, we got these fucking super dope scooters, and we were riding around last night, and such a great time, such a good evening. I made the homemade version of a McDonald's fish sandwich with home-cut fries. Mad salty, the way I fucking love them. And then came home and watched some TNA and you know, hung out with the cats. And I mean, it's those kind of nights that fucking make you happy that you're fucking alive still. You know what I'm saying? Like, so glad I didn't blow my brains out every time I said I was going to. But anyway, I got something for my collection, and I haven't really shown off a lot of comic books yet. I'm kind of waiting on that for a second, and I got a reason why, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But I want to tell you about something that I acquired. I got something brand new in the mail. My grandparents had a cottage out west in the state of Michigan, and whenever I would go out there when I was a little kid, and I'm talking like 5, 6, 7, 8. There was a little country store, and I still remember it. It was called Robert's. And my grandpa would take me there in the morning, every Saturday morning, and he would buy me comics. They had a comic rack, one of those old school comic racks, which, spoiler alert, I actually got my hands on one of them, and I've been saying I'm going to show it off, but I will show it off eventually. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But I've been kind of trying to piece back the memories of what my first comic book I ever got my hands on was. I believe it was the Punisher miniseries. And it was the first book where Frank is, he's up against the wall and he's got his guns out and he's fucking shooting like that. But it was that, and it was the magazine style one. That had the story Return to the Big Nothing, I think is what it was called. But I'm not 100% sure if it was that or if it was this. Now, this is such a major thing to show off, so I'm not even going to wait any longer. This is it. Oh my God. And unfortunately, I can't even open it up because it's in mint, grade A condition. This is the larger size one. I started saying to myself, man, don't I still have this? So I actually ended up pulling out my huge box of comic books, and I found, yes, I do actually have it. The original one. And I'm going to go and get it. I'll be right back. So, this is my actual very first copy of it. You know, I guess for what it's worth, the only real flaw on my original one is that little fold in the back right there. And just for shits and giggles, let's see if we can't find an actual date. I think we got one right there. Right there at the bottom. This says July 1990. But this is definitely a reprint. So, I wasn't sure if I had it still. And it's very important that it goes on the comic rack, you know. So I found this one right here. I tracked it down. And also, look at that weird-ass cover art. I'll show it on the other one. Look at that weird-ass cover art. Sexy mummy. I'm telling you, man. It's all here. If you ever want to know why I'm how I am, it's the fucking shit that, you know, I was exposed to as a little kid. And I'm going to be honest with you, this was way above my reading level at the time. Same thing with the Punisher. I wanted to put this on the rack, but it's actually too big. This is like more of like a magazine size. Like what I was talking about for like the Punisher magazine, it just doesn't fit on a standard comic rack. But in digging through all 7 fucking comic boxes, and I'm talking like the long boxes that I have, but man, I was a hardcore collector, and I still am a hardcore collector, but this original one is the one that does fit on the comic rack. So it's there, and I have the grade A version. I'm probably going to end up framing this just because it's so fucking dope. But, man, Tales from the Crypt, horror comics, smexy mummies. Like I said, it all makes sense. So, once again, Tales from the Crypt. I got another fucking piece of the childhood. Look at that. Oh, God, it's so dope. What a great series. And you know what? I said this before. Big, massive shout out to my grandpa. Grandpa, you were such an influential person in my life, but not even just in indulging me in things that I was interested in. By buying me comic books, you improved my reading level, and I'm almost at a loss of words. My grandpa was just so supportive of any hobby that I had, and he definitely improved my reading just by helping buy comics. You know, I didn't realize, I thought he was just buying me comic books because I said I like comic books, but he was encouraging me to be a better reader and get smarter, learn more about the world around me. You know, what a great guy, you know. What a great guy. I love you, Grandpa. I'm going to see you again someday. But yeah, cool memory.